Hey there, Cushman here. Wanted to kind of give a homestead update as well as brag on my kid a little bit, Silver Serpent. Um, she graduates soon, and I had gotten a phone call the other day from her guidance counselor asking us to make sure that we came to the award ceremony, which she wasn't planning on going. We didn't think we'd be getting anything. She's going to graduate, and she's happy. And I said, okay. And then the lady laid out what it was, and it really choked me up. And she just knows the single dad journey, and she's been intimately involved with Savannah and I, and kind of walking her through and getting through this whole process with the divorce and custody and all that good stuff. So she she laid one out there. It's unbelievable, the award. And she just said, your daughter exemplify what this school stands for, and we pick a family every year, and you're the one. And I said, okay. So just brag on my kid there. I'm proud of her. I mean, it's not just for that. Every day I get to be around her, I get to see what kind of an amazing person and an amazing wife she's going to make some young man someday. And just the amazing person. She just amazes me with some of her insights that are, it's beyond her years. She's very introspective and extremely intelligent. So it's just a joy. From the moment she was a C-section and she was pulled out and worked on, so I have a picture actually that the nurses caught of the moment she was crying, and I said, Savannah, and she stopped and stared up. They caught that on in a picture. So from that moment until I die, I'm sure it'll be no different. So back to the homestead. We have secured land. It's 5.6 acres. I'm not going to name the city. We kind of want to be anonymous in that sense. But we will be roughly halfway between Nashville and Memphis, right off the Interstate 40. So it's a very short commute either way. And actually, to get to the suburbs, it's only about 40 minutes or so. And uh, it comes with 3 kilowatts of solar power. The site's been prepped already, and we have tiny homes plans ready, basically ready to be delivered. The route that we're going to do, we were looking at A-frames. That's what Savannah wants. Actually, that's what she's asked for. She wants an A-frame. When we were visiting up in Washington this last year, she got to see some A-frames and some of that, and she just fell in love with that. And functionally it works. She doesn't want a huge home. She wants a decent sized house, but not a huge home at all. That's just not who she is. And I had told her, said, we could work, and you're going to have your career. You could have a manufactured home brought in, go really, have a stick built home. But no, she wants an A-frame. So, okay. But before that, when we get there, so that there is a dried-in place to start from, we are going to have one of the storage sheds, or the tough sheds, that actually are basically look like homes. Just about everybody off-grid has seen them. I mean, people are dragging them in. They come in, they're unfinished on the inside, and you finish them out. One of those is already ready to go. I've talked with the company and gotten the numbers, and the numbers work for us. The beauty of it is it's unrestricted. There are no building ordinances. There's no zoning, no anything. You could live in a teepee on this thing for the rest of your life if you wanted to. I mean, it's one of the few places left in America where you're free to do whatever you want to do with your own property. And there are some trade-offs. I mean, obviously it's rural. There's going to be no street mail delivery. You got to have a PO box. But okay, great. There's no building inspectors. There's no any of that. It's a beauty. Now, one of the trade-offs is you're a little bit further removed. I mean, the nearest town to us is actually only going to be about 30 minutes by walking at a brisk walk. If you really wanted to move out and get there, you get there in about a half hour, 40-minute walk. So it's not terribly, it's a really small little town. I mean, I don't know if it classifies as a town, depending on what your definition of a town is. But we're talking, 700 residents, 1,000 residents, something like that. Enough to have a little, corner grocery store, a Dollar General, of course. Those are always around. And a gas station, so the hardware store, I think, also. So, but we're only about 40 minutes from the suburbs of Nashville. So, and if you, oh, we got an alarm here. We got the Athena alert. It's all right. Hey, Athena. Hey, it's okay. Hey, he's just holding a kid. She doesn't know what she's staring at. Our posse cattle dog here, because we got a gentleman who's probably 6'5" with his daughter up on his shoulders like this, and that's a shape she hasn't seen before. So, it's all right, honey. Good job. There she is. Good girl. There's Athena. Good girl. All right, sit down by Dad. There you go. Good girl. Mighty, mighty watchdog. But Athena here is going, obviously. It'll be exactly her element. But my daughter already has secured secondary schooling in that area to further a medical field that she's going into. And so it'll be perfect. It's just, we've absolutely are at peace and content with where we're headed to, which it'll be very, very quick. July 1st is our departure date. My daughter graduates very quickly here, and then she turns 18 mid-June, and we will be taking off. We will also be bringing my son Benjamin Seymour, who's 25, and he's kind of rehabbing himself a little bit and needed a hand up, and I said, I don't have anything but what I have. Hey, come on in. And so we all kind of make do, and we're going to head over, all three of us over there. We will have a newer little car, and I've secured the funds and saved up enough that we will be taking an F-150 with us also, with a utility trailer behind it. We have a generator located, and also I'm zeroing in on some chainsaws and some other things that we're going to need. So we're getting ready. Since last summer, one of the struggles was my valley fever. I'm a heart patient, but I have valley fever that kind of flares up here and there. And I lost about 20-something pounds at least. I was getting down there to where I was getting kind of the heat. It's one of the reasons we're moving. And I've gained all the muscle back and doing push-ups, sit-ups, crunches. Actually been running, of all things, and jogging. So getting into great shape. A piece of steel. My daughter says, your arms are back, Dad. I said, oh, that's cool. And we're going to need them splitting firewood, running a chainsaw, and building out a mini homestead, which is exactly what we're going to do. So we can't wait. Up until then, I have 3,000 deliveries in the last 4 months, doing some gig work and other things. So massively busy. Working about, I think last week was 59 hours I put in. So, it's not what I used to do when I was younger and could work commercial fishing boats and all that and work 80, 90, 100-hour weeks. But at 50, that's what I got. So I figure 59, 60-hour weeks, and we're less than 2 months to D-Day, and we're out of here. So we can't wait, and we're excited, and we'll keep you updated as we get the new vehicles, which will be coming in the next few weeks here, and so on. So we'll keep you updated and post new videos.